This is Daily Blast Live. We're talking about what you're talking about.
It's because everyone's talking about this.
Always live, always real, always unpredictable.
I think that's taking it to another level.
Yeah. Log on and join our live conversation.
He said this as we were coming on TV.
DBL starts right now.
3, 2.
Welcome to Daily Blast Live. It's Wednesday, August 21st. I'm here with Eric and Brandon. I'm Jeff. Let's jump right in, guys. We have an update on the college admission scandal. I haven't said that in a while. That rocked Hollywood. A legal source close to Lori Loughlin tells People magazine she is remorseful. In Lori's mind, what she allegedly did was similar to donating money for a new library. That's apparently what she pled not guilty for. The Fuller House actress and her husband allegedly paid $500,000 to get their daughters into USC. Lori says she's ready for jail because she's already spent several months in her own prison.
Take me to jail and throw away the key. That's what Aunt Becky just said.
I don't think she said that.
No, she was trying to make like a Hallmark card out of being in prison in her own mind, in her own world.
You know, I'm not going to say that she's never had any issues. Everyone's had their issues.
Yes. Correct.
So, but I don't think that she has had to atone for something of this magnitude before. And I don't think she really knew what she was in for, because anybody who is going to try to buck the system, even when people are taking pleas who are in the same situation but have done less egregious offenses, that just shows more naivete than anything else. For me, I always take the time. When I was growing up, I would be the only one out of my siblings. Something went down, and my parents would be like, this is what's going to happen. And I'd be like, okay. My brothers and sisters, no, they want to fight it. They want to, whatever.
Time out is different than prison time.
I was grounded for 3 months when I was 12 to 13 years old.
Wow.
I had to stay my entire summer in the house. That is prison, trust me.
You can still play Pogs. You can still have the Nino babies. You can still have your Chia Pet. Like,
None of those things were even in existence when I was 12.
What was in existence then? Atari?
A Pong? What's that?
Remember you slap it down, Pogs? Pogs?
I don't know. Anyway,
That was a different
I'm just simply saying, if you're offered a plea, take the plea.
Yeah, it's a little too late. Too late for me. I've been sticking with the fact that I don't think she's going to see any jail time, but your career back, it sounds like what you're asking for. Yeah. I don't know, Aunt Becky. All right, guys. Reality TV star Todd Chrisley is speaking out after his daughter accused him of threatening and harassing her. Last week, Lindsay Chrisley claimed that her father and brother were trying to extort her over a sex tape. Following this claim, she's been seen with extra security that she says is for her own safety. Now, Todd told People, quote, "It's heartbreaking that Lindsay feels the need to air her private issue in public, but whatever she says, she's still my daughter." Somebody talked to their publicist after they came out with their original statement.
Too little, too late.
Buddy.
But wait, Jeff, you always talk about mafioso, the mafia. Is he really that big to where she has to hire private security?
I don't know. She feels, I don't know why she's doing that. Something for herself, she said in the statement.
She probably has random people saying stupid stuff to her. And that's scary for somebody who's never experienced that. That's scary for people who do.
Yeah.
But this is so interesting that he came out with this statement, because if people were on the fence as to whether he was really extorting his daughter or not, his original statement only solidified the fact that she must have been telling the truth, because no father comes out and says something like that unless he chirps like that anyway. He got caught with his pants down. You going to jail and your daughter's not, and that's on you, buddy.
Yeah. He came out that original statement. I was on his side, okay?
I remember
I was on his side.
You tried to be.
And then he came out with that statement, and I was like, nobody talks like that about their daughter. How could you do that? He definitely did it. And now his publicist got a hold of him, and he released this statement. That's what went down.
He's got
You showed your colors, honey.
R. Kelly's new damage control manager. It has to be.
The crisis manager?
Crisis.
Man, Brandon, your jokes today.
What about him?
It's just the beginning. It's just the beginning.
All right. I'm coming with that thunder.
All right, here it goes. You ready, Brandon? Angelina Jolie is just like everyday parents. Get him. Especially when it comes to saying goodbyes. Look at this. She got very emotional, even fighting back tears at her son's new college when she said goodbye to 18-year-old Maddox. He's attending a university in South Korea. Now, this is a nice story, right?
I don't have a joke for that.
Do you remember your first time when you guys went away to college?
Well, forget college. It was when I was supposed to go to prep school, Fort Union Military Academy. Shout out to FUMA. My stepmom was giving birth to my little sister, Madison, and my dad comes downstairs, runs down to the basement at her. I think I'm in trouble, and good thing I didn't sneak out that night. But he comes down, he's like, "Hey, you got to go sleep with your little sister Jason because your grandma's coming because Gina's giving birth to Madison." And it was that. It wasn't anything spectacular. So I had to sleep upstairs, and then one of his colleagues, Coach Ron Prince, took me to FUMA the next day.
Was it emotional though? With all that going on?
No, it was just like go upstairs and sleep with your little sisters, and we're gonna put the little baby monitor in there so you can hear what's going on. But it wasn't anything like dramatic or anything.
All right.
Like that. No one cried when I went.
I thought it was gonna be like an ending, you know.
No,
Yeah.
it was.
Well, the night before I left for college, my father came in, Roosevelt.
Oh, boy.
Closed the door.
Do the voice.
And said, "Sit down." I sat down on my bed. He stood about 3 feet away and goes, "Going to college? You think you grown. You ain't grown until you can afford a roof over your own head. You in college, you there to get an education. You're not there to screw around with basketball players. You get pregnant by a basketball player, you don't come home. You get pregnant by anybody else, you don't come home. Because you grown, you want to be grown, you can be grown, just don't come home."
That was pretty good.
Randy Watson.
Wow, a little.
Yeah.
That was my pep talk. That was it. That was it.
I was going to say something. I can't follow that.
Can't follow
That was really
Mine
good.
was so. I'm 0 for 3 right now. Like,
Yeah, well, you're going against Erica. You got to watch out. You got to bring your A game, buddy.
can't wait to meet Roosevelt.
You'll meet him.
Don't bring Brandon home neither.
He'd be like, "I know that man. He think he's slick."
Ooh, he's got your number, Brandon. All right, Taylor Swift has some big music plans. Let's get up to Raquel Villanueva with news at the moment.
Well, Jeff, Taylor Swift may have lost all her old music when someone else bought the tracks, but she has plans to get them back. She told CBS this morning she plans to re-record her last 6 albums so she can own the rights. In June, music manager Scooter Braun bought the record company that owns her songs. Swift called it her worst-case scenario. Music experts say legally her plan might not work. She might have to make slight changes to all the tracks if she plans to re-release them. Now, Swift isn't the first singer to try this. Prince re-recorded his music after fighting with his record label.
I don't really get that. She's going to take the original songs that she sang, someone else owns them, and then re-sing them and think that she's going to own that new music? Isn't that copyright infringement?
Change the tune. Maybe she changes the tune. Or
You can't just change a tune. We've had one thing where the chord is the same and they lost in court. How are you going to retune all these songs? It doesn't make sense.
Bro, my name is not Sony.
I know, right, Raquel? Am I looking at this right?
Well, yeah, Jeff, that's exactly the story. If they change it just a little bit, she can have the new rights to it. So actually, she's making her old songs more valuable since they're the originals, so she might want to weigh this out.
Artist Publishing owns the song, record company owns the recording, as said by our audio guru, Steve Gallagher. I don't know why I'm pointing to him like he's God.
All right, I kind of get it. You're losing me a little. There you go. It is. Yeah, you lost me a little bit there, but actually that helped because it's a little bit, I don't know.
Good for her. She has enough following to where people will buy the new release music, so.
I still don't get it.
We'll
Why don't you just make a hit song and be like, hey, you want to buy this? And then make the same song and be like, whatever. All right, we're getting our first look at the movie about the woman who brought down Fox News chief Roger Ailes. Check out this awesome sneak peek of Bombshell.
Hot in here.
And check this out. The cast seriously looks like the people they portray. Check out Charlize Theron as Megyn Kelly. The resemblance is uncanny. And same goes for Nicole Kidman, who plays Gretchen Carlson. Bombshell hits theaters in December.
This is gonna be good.
It's gonna be good.
Yeah, because for the most part, a lot of people know these women because they have been on the top. But there was a time when they were just as vulnerable as anyone else, and that's really the whole idea of Time's Up and Me Too, is that it could affect people even as talented and as powerful as these women are. And seeing that change in dynamic, I also am interested in seeing the behind the scenes in terms of what people were talking about, because that elevator scene had a lot of nonverbal cues.
Well, during the break, I would like you to speak on, or speak to the people who are like, he's dead. Let the man's legacy or whatever it is die with him. So I would like you to speak on that to those
I could
people.
speak on that now.
Yeah, I just hope it's an accurate portrayal, I think is what you're saying. Yeah, me too. I agree with that. DBL's live and coming up, Robert De Niro's, well, he ain't playing no games, is what it says there. We'll tell you why he's suing a former employee and the strange friends connection. And the latest twists and turns in the Miley Cyrus-Liam Hemsworth split. What Up Wednesday is coming up next. What up?
Someone else owns those recordings.
So she owns the actual hard, or someone else owns the actual hard copy of the master from that song. She owns the rights to all of it.
I believe she owns her publishing of the song she wrote.
Okay. Yeah, because I'm confused. I just think of, like, because everyone's suing each other for their beats and stuff like that.
Intellectual property, in essence, the song she wrote, versus the actual recording of that song, which took engineers and people and musicians and all that. So someone else apparently owns the recordings.
Well, that's a little petty, isn't it, to be like, I own all your master copies?
It's money. It's a lot of money.
Well, yeah, because those would be the originals that would play at bars, restaurants, anybody that would have to pay for the licensing.
But she's still going to get paid if she's the...
She still gets paid as well for
Yeah,
publishing.
she made it seem like she lost all those rights. That's what I understood.
She didn't want, it's personal. She doesn't want him to own it.
Right.
But someone else did own it. She walked away as a strategic thing 10 years ago or something like that.
So she must have knew she was going to do this when she gave away those.
She knew that it was a possibility that it could be sold. So Scooter Braun went ahead and purchased it. And she is like, considers him like an enemy. So it's the worst case scenario.
Oh, that was confusing. That wasn't confusing to you guys?
I wonder if anyone else has ever done this, by the way. I've never heard
Yes, it
of
was,
this.
Arash.
They said, Raquel said
you were on
Prince
top of
did
that?
it.
Prince did it.
Oh, Prince did it?
Prince
He
did it.
re-recorded his music and released it again?
But
So
now
that's
his
cool.
original music is more valuable. Welcome back to DBL. It's What Up Wednesday, and I've got all the juicy gossip that you lot are talking about. So let's head on over to our What Up World map, where our first stop is LA, where Liam Hemsworth officially filed for divorce from Miley Cyrus. The two were on an on-again, off-again couple for more than a decade before marrying in December. But get this, sources says that Miley and Liam's families are still hoping that the pair are going to get back together. Now here's what's up, both families just need to let it go. Just last week alone, the following occurred. Miley wrote and released a Liam diss track, Liam filed the divorce papers, and Miley got caught swapping saliva with someone else in Italy and West Hollywood. I mean, what more do the couple have to do just to prove that it's over?
let's just have a moment's silence for what was Miley and Liam's love, because trust me guys, it is over. And now next stop, that funeral was short and sweet. Speaking of short marriages, Pammy Anderson is our next stop in Malibu. Now the Babe What Beige is talking about how she keeps it spicy in the bedroom even at 52. And can you guys guess what her secret is? Well, it's only breaking out that iconic red swimsuit. Pammy says she can still fit into the itty bitty one piece, and she even whips it out to surprise her date. I mean, here's what's up. It's kind of weird to bust out a swimsuit for sexy time, but on the other hand, who am I kidding? If I could fit into a swimsuit that I wore in my 20s at 52, you bet I'd be wearing it constantly. To the gym, to the store, to the dry cleaners, I say good for you, Pammy, you rock it, girl. And our last stop is pretty far away. Calabasas in California. I mean, oh man, what a trip. Home to sisters Kimmy K and Kylie Jenner. Now the pair have dropped a fragrance that they collaborated on this week, and this is the promotional image that Kim uploaded to her social media. Looks normal, right? Well, take a closer look. I mean, what the heck is that on Kim's foot? Does she have a 6th toe? I mean, let's just count them, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, there is 6. And here's what's up. People are claiming that it's Photoshop gone wrong. However, I think we all just figured out how Kim's 5'3" frame is able to support all those curves with an extra pinky. That's been another edition of What Up Wednesday, and coming up on DBL, Robert De Niro has had it with an ex-employee while he's suing her, plus the bizarre connection to some of the biggest TV shows around. Don't go anywhere, because we're going to be right back. Hey guys, today I am going to be trying my first ever corn dog. I've never seen a corn dog, I've never smelled a corn dog, tasted a corn dog, ever. The only time I've really heard about a corn dog, I think, if I'm correct, was when Julia Roberts in Pretty Woman said, let's pop a squat and eat a corn dog. That might be completely incorrect. I'm sure you guys will write in and let me know. But let the corn dog commence. Okay, so this is my first look at a corn dog. It looks slightly questionable, but I'm gonna sniff it. It kind of smells like it should taste like a donut. Okay, it's not hot, so I'm just gonna go for it. Do I just bite in? Just bite in? Just bite in. Oh, you know what? That's all right. It tastes kind of a little sweet. It tastes like a hot dog with sweet, chewy bread. You know what? With a bit of ketchup, I would rate this quite highly. 7 out of 10. To all the corn dog lovers out there, I salute you and I join the club.
Welcome back to DBL. Are you addicted to streaming TV? Do you or someone you know have a binge watching problem? That was kind of like my daytime, thing there. Well, actor Robert De Niro says his ex-employer did. He's suing her for $6 million, saying she not only spent his money and frequent flyer miles, but also binge-watched shows on the job. How dare she? The lawsuit says she watched 55 episodes of Friends, 20 episodes of Arrested Development, and 10 episodes of a show that doesn't have a family-friendly name. It ends with Creek. We want your DBL take. Do you have a binge-watching problem, Brandon London?
Throw her under the jail because she wasn't binge-watching DBL.
That's right. I like it.
All right. My friend Noah, that I don't know, says, you have a problem when you're bailing on your real-life friends for the friends on TV. Well, you know what, Noah? I got this thing. Planet Earth is like great. And I don't know if you're single or not. So if you have lady friend, even male friend, I don't know what your preference is. Planet Earth and chill is the greatest thing known to after 8 p.m. Print it.
I'm with you on that. It's a pretty good show. It's a pretty good show.
Thank you.
Trina says, I wouldn't exactly call it a problem, but I did finish being Mary Jane in 4 days. Trina, that is not a problem. That's actually a solution. Being Mary Jane, I did binge watch until I caught up. And is that not the most depressing thing in the world when the show is still airing and then you catch up and you have to wait like everybody else? I binge watched that. But lately, I've been binge watching Russian Dolls, which is fascinating, by the way.
What's that, Eric?
And any show with Natasha Lyonne. Yeah. So that one's good. And then any Bravo show, I'll binge watch. But recently it's been Pose. But I caught up on that, and I'm very sad.
Got to find a new one. Got to find a new one. All right, Veronica says, I used to binge watch Big Brother, but since there's no GIF now, what's the point?
Hey!
Thank you, Veronica. I'm with you. No, I still love Big Brother. I watch it all the time. It's on tonight. Right now, me and the wife are actually catching up on the assassination of Johnny Versace.
I binge watched that.
Haven't watched it yet. Like 7 episodes in. Wow, it's fantastic.
Wait, that's like OJ, the OJ thing. They did another one?
Yes.
Versace?
Yeah, and then they're going to do the next one with Monica Lewinsky.
Oh,
it's going to be
that's
great.
The one.
Yeah.
All right, the homie Louis says the best time to catch up on your favorite shows is the summer when there's nothing good on. Exactly. My grandmother, I was talking to her the other day. That's how I know I come from a football family. She goes, I can't wait till football season because I'm tired of baseball.
I hear you. Once the games start rolling, dude, college football starts Saturday.
I know.
Oh, my God.
Go
Gotta
women,
finish up
Mary.
baseball. All right, there's another unexpected celebrity jumping on the hashtag Hot Girl Summer trend. Stephanie Jones has a look coming in hot.
That's right, the Hot Girl Summer is the latest online trend started by rapper Megan Thee Stallion, and it's easy to participate. All you've got to do is upload a very summery looking selfie. So here's Jada Pinkett Smith's version. She was one of the first celebrities to jump on the trend, but now there's a new celeb having a Hot Girl Summer. Let's have a drum roll. What you guys guess who it could be? It's only Jared Leto. I mean, take a look at this. He uploaded not 1, but 2 Hot Girl Summer selfies, showing himself soaking up the rays whilst being shirtless. I mean, who can blame him? Just take a look at those abs. DBL Nation, are you having a Hot Girl Summer? We want to see your pics. Back to you guys.
He totally bit that hashtag. He's not having a hot girl summer. Way to bite, Jared Leto.
Isn't everybody biting this?
No,
hashtag?
it's a city boy. Brandon's having a city boy summer.
Oh, he is?
You're having a Russell Wilson summer.
Apparently.
Because I'm having a Sierra summer. Steph is having a hot girl summer.
I think
we got them all.
Did Russell see? She said Sierra yesterday. I didn't know what that meant, and she goes, "You can't have a Sierra summer," so I'm having a Russell Wilson summer. Apparently,
What does City Boy Summer mean?
It's your summer.
It's the summer of Brandon.
Y'all drinking White Claws with this hashtag Hot Girl Summer.
Dude, they're delicious. We'll be right back.
Ooh, what's up, Daily Blast Live? I'm here to spread all the beauty tea, okay? And today we're talking about the fabulous Chrissy Teigen. Now, my girl, Chrissy Teigen, was seen on Instagram. She actually posted to her Instagram story of getting Botox. Now, this isn't your regular Botox by any means. She was getting armpit Botox. I know. Kind of weird, but let's go ahead and go back and talk about why armpit Botox can be good, okay? So Pit Tox, what I like to call it, let's go ahead and hashtag that actually. Hashtag Pit Tox. I like that. Pit Tox is great for people who sweat a lot with their armpits. I'm actually would be a great candidate for this because I can make a monsoon happen sometimes, y'all. It can be bad. However, not everyone can actually keep it under control like I do. So for people who are able to actually go up to that step beyond, Botox in your armpit actually helps to block your sweat gland to make sure that you're not gonna be outpouring oceans of water through the day. Now, if you're a celebrity, this makes so much sense. Why would you wanna go on a red carpet and be dripping in sweat, especially from your armpits if you're wearing like a Givenchy dress, wearing a little bit more of like a, something like Chanel. If you're spending a lot of money on that, you don't wanna see sweat stains at the same time. So I think Chrissy Teigen actually made an amazing choice to go ahead and get this Pit Tox Remember that, y'all. Hashtag Pit Talks. And making sure that she's gonna be looking great at all times. Now, the only thing is with this, I talked to a dermatologist myself, and they said that you should actually be getting Pit Talks done every 4 months. It actually rinses through your system, so it's not gonna be a one and done, guys. Remember, this is gonna be something that happens quarterly. So save those coins if you're trying to take these sweat glands away, all right? Now, until next time, guys, I'm Jeray for The Slay. Make sure to follow me on all social media platforms, and let's talk some more beauty tea on the next video. Yeah, that one. Click that one. Just that one right there. It's cool. Bye.
Welcome back to DVL. We love sharing your comments. Erica.
Any about me?
Belinda says, well, that was, but I think I'm going to skip it now. No, Belinda says that story that Brandon told at the beginning was really sweet, really endeared me to him.
Which story?
Erica. Well,
Just take the compliment.
Yeah. Erica with ERYKA says, whenever Erica, me, channels Roosevelt, I have to call my dad up and tell him he's just like her dad. Erica, I want to know what her dad's name is. And Jade says, binge watching TV, forget that. The only thing I binge is barbecue potato chips. That might have been me. I eat barbecue potato chips
Which
almost
are your
every
favorite?
meeting.
Like, my wife gets Lay's for my son, and I'm like, sorry, buddy. I eat the whole bag. I can't have it in the house.
I get Boulder. Local.
Ooh.
Shop local.
And she dances when she eats sometimes. Like, she's sitting there like.
All right, guys. We'll see you tomorrow. Happy hump day, everybody.